human occupation here, going back 1.2 million years. So we've got to like a point of confusion.
This morning.
I forgot a towel. I just saw it on the balcony. Knows what I'm here for.
Good morning. Day 14. Here we are, heading our way to Burgos. Beautiful morning again. Amazing sleep. Louise, how did you sleep last night?
Really well.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, really good sleep, really heavy, really comfortable. Yeah. Didn't want to get out of bed this morning at all, although I'm glad I am now out of bed, appreciating the beautiful morning.
Yeah. So we stayed in Hotel
La Henra
last night.
In the notes.
And because we struggled to get beds booked, because there's 4 of us, we needed to make sure that we got it. So we've done that. We stayed in a private bedrooms last night, which was lovely, and we're off to Burgos. So we've got about 26k to walk today, so not a short one, and as you can tell, it's an absolute gorgeous day, so it might be a bit warm as well, but the benefit we've got of today is lots of villages. So lots of villages, which means what, Louise?
Lots of coffees.
Lots of coffees. So we got about 3.6k to our first town, Ajar, I think, where we're going to grab ourselves a coffee and something to eat. So this is our first village of the morning. It's around 3.6k in, and it feels like Henry's just flown by, isn't it, walking down here? So we're going to get our coffee con leche and something to eat as well to keep us going this morning, because we haven't had anything from the hotel. So here we are, just going in now. Okay, so we stopped in San Juan last night, as you well know. Beautiful little place with a monastery, etc. However, if you are struggling to get into the monastery, because there's only something like 70 beds, I'm not too sure, but there's only so many beds in that place. If you do an additional 3.6k, and it really does not feel that bad because you're walking through like a forest area, it's a really pretty nice walk. I tell you, this town, the next town down, Arges, A-G-E-S, beautiful, really, really nice, and also seems to be quite a nice few auberges around as well. So, little tip for you there, if you can't get into San Juan, keep walking.
A place called Atapuerca. Apologies on the pronunciation. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is famous for its prehistoric remains, which I'm about to read about. So there's evidence for human occupation here, going back 1.2 million years, which is like super early humans. So the archaeological site of Atapuerca is located near the city of Burgos. The property encompasses 284 hectares and contains a rich fossil record of the earliest human beings in Europe.
Wow.
From nearly 1 million years ago, extending to the Common Era, constitutes an exceptional scientific reserve that provides priceless information about the appearance and way of life of these remote human ancestors. The evolutionary line or lines from the African ancestors of modern humankind are documented in these sites. The earliest and most abundant evidence of humankind in Europe is found here. It's just mad, isn't it?
Crazy, we're walking through it.
No.
So we've just stopped here. We've just had a coffee. It couldn't have been much more than 3k, 2k, 3k from the last town, from our breakfast stop, to be honest. But it's such a nice day. It's really quiet. As Louise has described, it's a UNESCO site, so it's quite a nice, significant site. Just been chatting to a couple of people. They do have a like a tour guide that will take you over onto the actual archaeological dig, but that doesn't go until 5 o'clock this afternoon, so it'd be a bit of a time to wait to go. It's about 10 o'clock it's about 9:30 in the morning now, so it'd be a bit of a time to wait. So anyway, we've sat down, we've had a coffee, we've watched the world go by. It's absolutely gorgeous little town here, and I'll be honest, there's not many that we haven't found really pretty, and as you can tell, really quiet. So this is the main road going through the town. No cars coming that way, and no cars coming that way, and it's been like that for quite a while. Anyway, right, we're going to finish off our coffees, and then we're going to start having a little wander up the road to the next town. Okay, so we've just made it to the top of the hill, the one hill for today. It was a nice and gentle ascent up, which is lovely, which gave us the opportunity to put another compede on Louise's foot, and I'm going to have to show you this, just because. Okay, so give me a second, let me just turn around. So there you go. So you can see Louise's toes there, just about. I think there's just one little pinky that hasn't got compede on, which by the end of today, I'm sure we'll have.
Cheers to compete.
Burgos, we're coming for you. Ice cream stop done.
So we've got to like a point of confusion. So we've just gone over the A1.
So the A1 bridge there, yeah.
Right, so we're here on the map, if you can see that. Now the main Camino, the Camino route is actually signposted along the road down there. Can you see the sign? Yeah. So the sign is pointing straight on down the road, but I think that's going to take you to Via Fria.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whereas there's a left route in front of the new development, right? And past the airport. Now, it's not signposted, but it does say in the book, proceed over A1 to option point by new residential development. Stop, focus. For main route, turn down left by the houses, not well signposted, or for road route via Via Fria, continue straight on. So I think we need to go left, but it's not signposted, so we're going a bit...
We're going freestyle.
We're going a bit freestyle.
Let's go. If you don't see or hear from us ever again, you'll know why.
So, although the main Camino route is signposted down the road there, you see a yellow arrow on the signpost, and there's also one on the floor.
Camino de Santiago arrow. Up we go.
Either way, you'll still end up in the same place. Either way, you're still going to end up in the same place. But it's a difference of going all the way along the roads into Burgos, or being able to take the walk that goes along by the river.
Yeah, let's go by the river. We found a lovely yellow arrow, just there, not very clear on the rock. So if you are walking this way round, make sure that you know you go left down towards the A1 on the dirt track, and then round the corner, and then you'll soon be back on the Camino de Santiago. Right, so we've just walked all the way down by the airport, and we've just come to this junction here. So I'll just try and show you as best I can. So it's when you get to this junction, you need to make sure that you turn left. I'm going left, so we turn left, and the river route is just across this crossing here. So it's across the main road, and we're going to head towards that little cafe, and the river route's on that one. Okay, so last minute change of direction. We've decided to head towards McDonalds for our tea, because we've promised the kids the Mackie D's. Don't judge us, please. Beautiful food in Spain, isn't there, Lou?
There is.
But we're going for a Mackie D's. It is a rest day tomorrow, so that's our excuse. However, as I think as most books say about Burgos, there's a lot of main roads going in. It's a long road. Long, long road into Burgos. Okay, so we're in Burgos. We've just had a McDonald's. Yes, we feel dirty, but we feel revived after sitting in an air-conditioned restaurant of McDonald's and actually being putting our feet up for 5 minutes. It's been absolutely wonderful. So we're on our way now to the Airbnb. I think it's around 2.2 miles away, which just seems an eternity. But we're determined to walk it. So about 30 minutes, 40 minutes to go, and then we can put our feet up and take our socks off. Join us back at the Airbnb. We've made it. It took a little while, that walk, and it's quite hot. It's like 30, 31 degrees centigrade. However, we're here. Louise is just texting the Airbnb person now. So hopefully we'll be in with our feet up and cooling off our blisters. Talk to me, Lou.
Hello.
How was that journey?
It's long. It's long today.
Yeah.
Long and hot.
Yeah. I was saying earlier that not to underestimate when you get into Burgos, actually how long it takes to get into Burgos.
Yeah, it's quite a long straight road, it's very busy. We've been used to countryside paths, so it's 30 degrees as well. It's hot, sweaty and sticky.
Yeah, it's definitely a city.
We don't quite know exactly how to get into the Airbnb, so...
Oh, we found the wrong Airbnb door. So we're just being watched in a video now. To this one. Are we going to have this one instead, Lou?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So we're at the end of day 14.
Day 14. Wow. I think we can officially say we've been broken today.
Yeah. It was a hard day today. For saying it was only 26 kilometres.
Yeah.
And most of it was a really lovely walk as well.
Yeah.
But the last bit was hard.
Yeah. So you would have seen in the video earlier, you know, we had some beautiful scenery coming down over to our walk today, and we stopped in the cafes, and we've had plenty of breaks and stuff because we knew we couldn't get into the Airbnb until around 5 o'clock this evening anyway. So there was no rush to get to here tonight. So that wasn't the worry. I think the problem we had was the heat.
Yeah, I think we left ever so slightly later than normal, didn't we? It was like 7:15.
Yeah.
And then because we also took our time and rested a lot, we ended up walking into Burgos at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then you're walking on pavements in the sun, and it was 32 degrees as we got into Burgos, and you got the heat reflecting, haven't you, as well off the concrete. So it was hot. It was a hot 2 miles.
Hot day today, and that's one real tip, I suppose, Lou, isn't it? You have to remember, if you're coming into a city during the hotter season and you're hitting it around 2-3 o'clock, be aware it's gonna be warm. You're gonna hit the 31, 32 degrees centigrade, and just generally it feels a lot warmer.
Yeah,
especially at the end of your walk.
And at the end of your walk, you're always tired and your feet are aching and
Yeah.
you're ready to finish at that point. And so when you add on real like 32-degree heat in a city, it was tough.
It was a tough day. However, day's done.
Day's done.
We found our Airbnb. It's absolutely bob on. You'll notice the colours behind us are somewhat 1980s, but that's great. That's absolutely fantastic.
You kind of match.
I match. But yeah, it's a fantastic Airbnb. It's right in the centre. We're literally a stone throw from the cathedral. We haven't met up with anybody this evening because we are pretty shattered. But I think we're going to go out and about tomorrow. I think there's quite a few of the group that's been walking through our stages that are staying here tomorrow as a rest day. So we'll probably pick up with them on Friday now, day after next. And we'll continue our walk there. So we will do a bit of filming tomorrow. We'll show you what the place is like, and we'll get that posted in the next episode. Okay.
Rest day.
Rest day tomorrow. Okay. Right, we're off to bed, and we will catch you tomorrow.